Alright, hello and welcome back to the stream, man. We are back tonight with this.
Hey, happy to be here, Beeve. Looking forward to this one.
Heck yeah, this should be a good slugfest right here. King, us can back for round two tonight or today. Looks like we are starting out on Murovanka. This is King's pick, and us can is gonna defend. We have also, what did they ban? They banned Himmels and they banned Sand River.
Mhm.
So, well, I don't know. I kind of like seeing Himmels played, but I think it is played a lot, so it'll be nice to see some different map picks. Both teams almost already picked up. They're going to be doing 8v8 tonight.
Should be pretty exciting. Definitely already see that Sturve going up there on the king side. That makes it seem like they are going for that southern cap. The
Yes,
A lot of
yes,
teams like to sneak
Vanacore.
that tank on. hmm Especially when I see that sleazy E. The only thing, yeah, Manicore on cap. Yeah, that screams that southern field cap.
Agreed, agreed. Well, let's find out. Now, I wonder if the LT from USCAN will go to the Magical Little Bush right there.
There's a couple good bushes to peek at. There's one that works right next to the house, almost there in like about said be about
Mm,
J5, and then there's the other one over there at about G56. Yeah.
yep, several good bushes. Just depends on how well Bruno is going to be camoed up.
hmm And sure enough, King is heading for that B cap with everything. Again, anytime I see that Sturve and a Manicore, that's what I'm thinking. Kind of hard to disguise it as any other strat.
Yep.
I like kind of
Now,
how I say how Bono is getting out and getting to the left. He knows now nobody is there
yep,
on
yep.
the north.
And the one thing I do see from us can, a lot of teams they take that I-7 and they put it right up there on the K line,
Mm-hmm.
K5, 6, I believe.
In that little
But
dip,
electing,
yeah.
yep, electing not to do that. So I'm guessing, what was it? The 279 is going to get to move up into that line for free.
Manicore is already right at the edge of the cap, waiting on that Sturve to get over there. That Sturve will probably line up just about behind Fresh Dog, and they'll probably knock over a tree, and then they'll sit in those little edge line bushes right there.
And the Super Bruno making his return spotting run.
Bruno's done a good job of covering a lot of map space
Yes.
quickly.
Now, real quick, everybody had started going north for us, Can. The lot tank got up there, they spotted there was nothing. Now both meds from both teams are re-rotating back to the north.
Yeah. And I think that's an interesting play. I probably would have put both the meds up there on C4 and just kind of played for vision, but it's like USCAM's trying something a little different. I think their King is waiting to get that sleazy E up on the zipper in that little hold down spot. A
All right, now
counter
these
probably.
these bats up north are not stopping. Valtric already down to half health, down to a two shot.
Chieftains are also throwing shots in.
I
I
don't think
doubt
Valtric gonna
he
get
gets
out of
out.
here.
He
Oh, he is
overextended
weaving.
unnecessarily. Unnecessary. Completely. And I would have set tanks on that
He
C3 and just used vision. Here comes the cap pressure. Yeah, it's just the Manicore. Manicore got buzzed off. I think Bono was
Yep,
able to spy him out, but Bono now is doing a serpentining, so I'm guessing he's lit. Yeah, shots are
yep, he's
flying at
lit.
him.
Well, now I think the one shot was going in at the chieftains in the back. Rebirth did get a good shot in one of the chieftains. Looks like Dundee gonna move up closer to the cap now.
This can has really put just everything on that one grid square.
Oh,
Whoa!
oh my God, Tehran hitting for about 1025, I believe.
That was a game changing shot,
That
honestly.
that that takes away a lot of King's gameplay right here. That leaves them the Straub to try to put on Cap.
Yeah, and they're and the serve is pushing the dead body of Fresh Dog up, so he's gonna have a little extra armor in that bush, and here comes cap pressure again.
Now, if they can get
Oh
him
no,
lit, or if they can find him, I mean that Tehran's HE is still going to do a massive amount of damage here if he can make those shots. Still not much happening in the north. Both bat chats have rotated. King's meds just hanging out. All right,
oh no,
Bruno
needs
coming
to
in on
be
the spot.
careful.
He
Oh,
does
they
get
got
the
the
light.
reset.
Oh, good shot into the straw.
Ooh, he's
Bruno
down to a
takes two
one.
in return.
So they gotta now be dialed in on where the straw is, because shots
Yeah,
are
they
just
are
flying
just.
everywhere.
Yeah, he's bouncing shots right here. He bounced two or three. I think he's lost his spot. He's
USCAN
trying to get back up.
USCAN did lose their light tank, so their eyes are gone. But
Oh, I didn't see Bruno go down. I
yeah,
mean, they
he was
do still
trying to
have a
sneak
full
into the
health bat.
houses. Yeah, they got the bat. Big problem is, well, I don't think there's a problem. I think you just got to fire at that spot. You know he's behind that dead
Yeah,
tank.
that's what they're continuing to do. Esh and HE coming in.
Because honestly, Strav is a two-shot if they connect.
I mean, that Tehran's going to high roll. He could probably high roll him with a HE.
Oh,
There's a
there it
good
is.
shot for
Okay,
382.
so now he's a one to everything. And gosh, even AG might kill him depending on where he gets hit. Can's in great shape. Can is in great shape. That was a killer shot. So now what's the plan on King? Do you rotate out of this, or do you what's your plan?
I
You
don't know.
try
It
to
looks
push
like
a
they're
bat
going to
chat on?
move. Yeah, that's what it looks like. The Bat Chat's moving over. They're going to try to get a third tank started on it. But I mean, how many tanks are you just going to send to their death, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean there might maybe definitely to try to push in there behind. And but again, I would that's where I'd shoot. I'd shoot where those dead tanks are.
I mean, eventually they're going to build a wall of,
of,
cover.
of
But
metal.
how how many takes is it going to take before? See if we can see how. Yeah, he's trying to hide behind the man. I mean, there's just no. I mean, there's a little cover there, but the Bat Chat is a lot bigger than a Manicore.
Hit points are still pretty even across the board. USCAN is down a little bit just because the heavies haven't taken much. Are they going to try to get the CS on there too?
It
Yeah, the
looks like it. They're
CS
going
is
to get the
getting on there
double.
also. Well, I do like
Yeah,
this
it
play.
looks
We're under
like
20 seconds. The Chieftains to get in and cover them up, maybe.
it. But the Bat Chat's already on the way. The heavies are pushing out from Uscan.
4
4 seconds. It might
seconds
be a
though.
little late. Two,
It's too
one.
little, too late.
Oh,
Oh
they
no,
got
they
it. They
got it.
got
They
it. The
got it.
Bat Chat's down.
Oh
Both Bat
no.
Chats for both teams are down.
The clock was at 1 second. Oh, what a
Oh.
heartbreak for King.
Whew. All right, 2:45 left on the clock. Scarlet gonna get focused out here and go down. Brazen just having to back off. Harley Quinn pushing out very far into the open. Gonna get focused here on fire. It
This is still a close match hit points
is.
wise, and
It
I
is.
know
It
I
is.
know USCAN had to push, but now you got a lot of tanks in kind of bad positions.
Yes. Now the bat up north needs to be careful. I would just tell him to go to A1 and just hide.
Mhm.
Let these
You're down
heavies
to
just
two
kind of hold it
minutes.
down.
Got two full health chieftains and a full health sleazy E. I, a lot of DPM and armor out there still.
Now it looks like the heavies from Uskin are just going to try to keep their HP, hide behind these buildings. Flame needs to pull up closer to the
And
building on the right, I would
get
guess.
his butt. Let all the pressure is on King. King
Yep.
has to push.
All right, now Rebirth pushing out in the open, getting focused down by the Chieftains. I think the Tehran man got a big shot into him. He is down to a one shot.
He's done. This
Yep.
game's over.
DVR about to take. Well, I was gonna say he's about to take a big shot from the Chiron right here.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a
There it
minute.
was.
If they get Michigan Boomer on there, USCAN's would have to push back out.
Yep, 30 seconds. Now the bat is coming in from the back.
The bat just needs to hit the CS.
Yeah, he just needs to lot anybody. CS is just tucked in there, so
14
you
seconds. Okay.
can't even see him. All right, 10 seconds. Bat's got to get these spots.
Bat has to
And
land a
Chieftain's
shot. Bat missed the
the
shot.
bat shot at the Chieftain. Somebody's got to land a shot here.
Oh
Oh,
my
last
God. It was at
second.
one
It was
again.
it. Oh, okay. Double
Bat needs to
reset.
pick
Double
up the
reset.
CS. CS is done. Bat had bounced a shot. Oh
That's it though.
gosh.
But they just have to live for 38 seconds. They got this.
Oh my goodness, Beaver. What
Oh,
a match.
dude.
King had
Two.
this by a whisker twice. It was
I
at
swear
one.
I saw that hit zero. I swear I saw it hit zero when they got the reset. It was that close.
Oh, but
Oh,
the hero uh, in the bat chat.
like you can't
Wow,
make that any closer.
that was a good game. Oh my word. That was bananas.
Oh,
USCAN taking the first victory, but boy, they did it in the most. I'm sorry, I'm still like a little like I got anxiety from watching. Michigan Boomer and the Chieftain over on the King side, picking up a kill, doing 35-55. Really nice game there. The Sleazy E driver there, Rebirth, really impressed with his gameplay. 3368 with got close to 5K blocking. Ridiculous game from that position. Um, Chieftain there, CB doing 26-33 or 37 with a kill, and the CS Brazen, 2 kills, almost 1400 in damage. So some good stuff going on there. Over on the USCAN side, Crazy Mage with the Tehran. Almost seven. I'll just give you 7K, buddy. That's a great game and 3 kills. That's a monster game in that Tehran. Trush in the Chieftain putting up 45, picking up 3 kills. What nice game. Flam and his Chieftain doing 13-18 with a kill. A lot of great moves though. The bat chat play by Bootrich, who I thought was going to die or should have died honestly on that advised backside push by USCAN, comes back in for the in to reset both the Chieftain, kill the CS, bounces a shot, uh, saves the game.
man, that was man. That's just the first match, man. If the rest of this night's gonna go that action packed, holy.
I do like King's commitment to trying to make that cap work, and I didn't think they were going to even get close on a second cap uh, attempt to cap it out. And sure enough, they almost won it again. Uh, that was impressive. Mean that you're one shot away from making something special happen.
I swear that timer hit zero twice.
It
Like,
looked.
oh,
I thought it was. I thought it was over twice.
oh man. All right,
So
so a big difference in lineup coming out this time already. Looking at top fives, a ton of VZs. I feel like we're gonna get some 1-2 action this game.
that feels like 1-2 with that. And again, bring in the Iron Arnie. That seems like a good kind of hold down tank to work on that 2 line or 3 line. You could even set up the Sturv in the back, give you a little fire support. Let's see what they try here. Um, Interesting with USCAN. Wait a minute. Don't they need to flip sides? Wasn't King on offense last
Yes, they
time?
still need to flip.
I was getting confused here. I was like, need to flip the teams. Everything does stay the same. Imagine it will with the tank lineups. They just need to get things flipped over here.
I'm glad you said that. I just pinged them, not to forget.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at it. It's like, are we doing it twice? Gosh, with all those VZs, that seems like a two-line push. Two IS-7s, three VZs, an E4. You put the E4 kind of back there in that Bravo 2 position, Bravo 3 position, and you push the IS-7s down the 2 line, bring the VZs in on the 4 line, pincer in. You got an overmatch, you jump it. There we go.
Yeah.
Leave the
Awesome,
bat chat
man.
out wide. The bat chat just protects your side flank. At least is a distraction enough that you can get that cap pressure going. Anything else from King looks pretty meta. You want to Chieftain Valor, Chieftain, those will work along the ridge line. You'll probably park that Type 5 right on the corner on the 2 line right before that cap. Imagine the mana cores that'll get out there and get some field division quickly. Probably have the Tehran will probably be sitting down on the K line, and then we'll later rotate up to the 2 line once they figure out what's going on.
All right, teams are ready. We have launched.
Okay. See if my predictive ability is still intact here.
Here we go, round two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Excited, man. I've been this excited in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah,
Just a
this
few
is a
hours ago.
good matchup. This is a good matchup. But boy, we had a great one earlier today.
I mean,
There
it's
goes
nice
those
to start off the
VZs on
weekend.
the inside with an IS-7. Batchat's gonna go up top. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
this
a
is
full
gonna
commit.
be, yeah. Now will Done Deal should spot these or the Manicore. Yep. Gino takes a shot. A good bounce though.
This Devron gets a good slap in here. The Manacores, Crazy Mage already took some wicked shots.
Yep. Straight onto that cap. Bad chat takes one right there to end. Good shot from the Tehran. Oh no, E4. Sorry.
See, this is where I would have just called an overmatch push because you got all your tanks there. You know you got two out in the field. Just get in there and jump them.
Yep.
Ignore the Type 5, but we got a lot of big trading going on here, Beeve.
We do, and we have a dangerous. The Tehran, all the way from the Magical Forest, did get a shot in over on Gino, and there's
Another
another
one.
big one in on Trush.
Dino goes down. Good focus fire coming out of King. Like King's movement here. This is perfect counter against the A cap. You have your British tanks up top, you have your heavy hitters down below, and then your snipers out in the field, and they are just eating up USCAN right now on that cap.
And
Test God
USCAN
goes
does
down.
trade one back. Now they're only down one tank. They need three tanks. Wow, that happened fast.
Yeah, it did. Jeez. So at this point, I think King needs to play a little more, make better trades now. You're up hit points. Don't press everything. Just move in. Anacor's in behind, trying to turn some heads.
Yep.
Super should go down here with the next shot.
Now Bruno should
Somehow
take
they
out
missed.
Ratbirth. Good shot from the Bruno. Good shot from Mabel. All right, Manicore coming back in. Bounces another shot. I-7 does go down to one. Now Bruno and Flame can double tap somebody right here. Oh.
Oh, there goes Flame. Yeah, it's over. That was a good stuff by King. King just did a really good job. They read the tank lineup correctly. The counter was perfect.
Now Clout, he's still going to take out the Chiron here, but he's going to go and reload, and the Valor and Manicore are in chase.
Mm-hmm. There's no way he gets out of this. Yep. Well, we're tied up 1-1. That was a quick game. go to the scoreboard here.
Yeah,
Go over to
while you're
USCAN
doing that, I
side.
will
That'd be
find out where we are going.
sure. Um, Super Mono in the E4 with over 5K damage, 2 kills, blocking 2,500. That is an awesome game out of an E4 driver. Again, with some really good bat chat driving and putting in some good work from behind, picking up 2,600 and a kill was Glitchrich, and he did a really nice job there as well. He also blocked 950. So anytime you can block anything in a bat chat, that's pretty impressive. Flam, 2 kills in the IS-7, 2,200 in damage, and then it kind of drops off a little bit after that for the USCAN side as they all pushed into the cap and made it really hard to maneuver and fight at that point. Um, Done deal in the Valor. Over on the King side, two
They were waiting
kills
for
and
the
4,600 in damage. Doing a nice job working that hill with his other buddy. Scarlet Hair in the Tehran put in some wicked shots from the field. 3,400 and kill. Mongolian in the Valor with a kill in 2,700. The other Chieftain put up almost 2K from Michigan Boomer. And Rebirth in the Iron Arnie working that lower side, put in almost 1,400, picked up a couple kills. Little shout out to Fresh Dog playing a nice job in the Mana Core, getting some really good vision, good intel for the Tehran, then getting in and doing some dirty work and even picking up a couple kills.
Awesome, awesome. All right, looks like we're going to Proc next.
Rocket is. Well, these teams definitely seem pretty evenly matched after that, but it was a very aggressive strat by USCAN, and I've seen a lot of teams pull that off. But one piece, you have to counter something
Right.
when you make that strat. So you either have to counter the field and make sure that that Mana Core and Tehran can't hit you. So you maybe swing a couple Bat Chats out wide. And the Bat Chats would have tore up that Tehran and chased off the light tank pretty quickly. It gives you just a little bit more defensive ability. And then you need to have something up top to counter that 3 line. So when those British tanks try to poke over the top, you have something punishing them. And definitely a doable strat. I think they need to rethink a few pieces of that. Also, it's also important to note on that map that they moved that particular cap out into the 2 line more, where it's not as covered before. A lot of that cap was covered between those two hills and made it easier to pull that strat off.
All right, us can. Oh, actually, King elected to attack first on Rock. All right, coming back in with that Iron Arnie and that Mana Core already.
We've seen a lot of Iron Armies last few matches, so teams are trying to make that tank work.
I mean, it's pretty popular for some teams. I played it in a couple matches in comp. I like it quite a bit. I have not seen it
USCAN,
played on Proc yet, though, I don't think.
no, but I could definitely see it working up there in the hills or on the ridge line. I mean, for sure, it has the gun depression and the turret to play the bowl, play the ridge, or play the 0 line. USCAN on defense, selecting to go with 2 CSs. That screams like a hill run to me.
Oh no, okay. Lost Discord.
This is an interesting lineup over here on King because it's definitely Ridgeline Bull, but I don't really see a 1 line push out of any of those tanks because I just don't see the armor to
Yeah, they
do
don't
it.
have that armor. I mean, they could be
So,
trying to stay back and bleed,
mhm.
but
I'd be curious to kind of see how that one's played on offense. Seems like, seems like you still need a little beef somewhere to get stuck in. But so far, USCAN hasn't put up anything that would speak to that either. They're going pretty much the same type of stuff. Valor, Chieftain, Tehran, Aaron.
Chieftain. I'd like to see an I7 or something here.
Yeah, but no,
Another Chieftain.
these are like very similar lineups. Oh, this is going to be
Well,
interesting.
I mean, I can see it working better on offense, but
Then defense, yeah.
yeah, if they're gonna push that one line, they need something with some armor. Let's see what they do. I mean, they could go full 8-9 push here.
Yep.
Fast
I've
mobile.
also seen that on defense. I've seen some teams on defense push everything on the other side of the rails, get up, take the hill, deny B cap, and then kind of cinch in along the rails and dare a team to come out and try to take the A cap that's, a little more exposed. See what they choose to do here. Uno is
Looks
going
like
to head out.
Chieftains, Iron Arnie, and Tehran look like they're going 1-2. Everybody else just kind of spreading out. Now Bruno's gonna get some good spots here. He should light at least the Iron Arnie and maybe the Valor.
Maybe even the Mana Core. I don't know. Let's see.
He's getting a little aggressive in that bowl. Just be
This is
careful of the
definitely a
Tehran, Bruno.
1-2 push. I mean, this is a 1-2 push. I mean, they have done deals set in the back. King does just as a rear flank guard. DS has got the hill uncontested. So this is where you have to have the intel and not leave those CSs up on the hill too long. Those CSs need to be able to get into the fight. The longer they sit up there without their guns, the more that King can push down and take map control on the 1-2.
Well, they are going. I mean, they're going to get all the way down 1-2. I would like to see the CSs push down, push done deal out, and get back shots into the Valor here.
Mm-hmm. The problem is they look like they're nervous, like they don't have intel. I wonder if they're spotting that Valor Scarlet Hair there.
They should be at least proxying now. Super in some trouble over here. Um,
Super
ooh,
extended
big
way too
shots coming
far.
in from the bowl. He is ducking and dodging for his life right now.
He needs to get back. You already know where they're at.
Yeah, he needs to.
There's just no reason to get up there again. Oh my
Yeah, a
goodness.
couple.
He gets hit
Oh,
again.
Bruno, get out, get out, get out, buddy. Now these chieftains trying to give him some cover fire. This is going to be a dangerous point right here, but he does make it over the hill. Now, if he could just drop his
Oof.
spot and get out.
I think he needs to get up with the CSs and supply some vision over
Yep.
there. Start hammering that Valor or that Bat Chat in the back.
Another shot comes in from the Chiron in the back, but it does not hit. All right, now the 63s are starting to push back. The 63 and bat are starting to push down the 9.
There we go.
Now they're going to get lit by done deal, but if they can make it to the tracks, they should be able to light him and push him out here.
And he's going to have to run. Yeah,
Yep,
he's
he is
spotted, so
running.
he's now boogieing. And that will probably also make the Tehran turn around, and that Chieftain's gun is out of the game. So just by bringing those two tanks back, what you do is you hold that Chieftain out there brazen. You hold the Bat Chat. Plus, now Scarlet has to be worried about taking shots
Yep.
in the butt. So two tanks essentially are now occupying three tanks. And that's a good trade strategically for USCAN.
Now Scarlet is going to push up and start trying to get backside shots into these heavies for us, Ken.
And did. Added one in Flam. Good call there.
Now I think shots did go into him from the back, but I think they missed. There's one good
Oh,
shot, two
yeah,
good
double tap,
shots.
double tap. And now, look, now Fresh Dog is having to come back and add pressure to these two mediums that USCAN has swung around the flank. Now,
Yep.
you have time. I would push these two mediums. I would drop Scarlet, take the Bat Check, take Fresh Dog. I'd even push King and go kill these two guys. Smartly, the Bat Chat's going up to the hill, but the Bat Chat takes
Oh,
a hit.
I
Oof.
think the Manicore did lie to him. He is gonna have to move here. Takes
Takes
another big
another hit.
shot. I don't even know who that one came from. Maybe the Manicore?
That's interesting. So Hilla 360 down
Yeah,
here is by himself. If they decide to push, this Bat Chat's on reload and is creeping back
he
here.
is pushing that way. Yeah. Now,
I
Rich should still have shots from the hill to help cover him.
And that's why I would have brought Scarlet back down. I know, but they're running out of time now, but they have enough time. What would it take? Maybe 20, 30 seconds to get that
Yeah, well,
Valor
now
down
here the
there.
chieftain is rotating
Ah,
over also.
maybe the Bat Chat puts in a few shots, but the Bat Chat doesn't kill anything. The Bat Chat just dings up,
Oh,
and that's assuming the Bat Chat connects all his shots.
Ron just got a big shot into the chieftain. Did the push come on the
Yes.
63? Guess it did.
Yep. Good
Now the
shot there
Manicore,
by Killer. Killer goes down. Bat Chat goes down, so they take
oh
out two
no.
tanks. USCAN is in trouble. Down on hit points. They lost their backside Bat Chat. That means now the Bat Chat, the Manicore are going to be able to get up behind them and start pressuring. Quickly, they rotate Gino. So Gino is quickly probably going just to get up to that probably Delta 8 position. Just try to play hull down there, defend that cap and that backside. He is going to get outspotted
He did get
by
a
the
good
Bat
shot
Chat
into
and the
Scarlet
Manicore.
though.
Think
Yeah,
almost
he is.
Super needs to drop back and help Gino, the little vision to counter the Manicore. Maybe give the Terran uh, an opportunity to land a shot because the
Looks
Terran
like that
can one shot the
is.
Bat Chat or the Manicore.
I thought Bruno was heading that way, but he has stopped at the bridge. Now Dundale trying to move in over on the side. I don't know if Gino is going to line him, but he is looking that way. Oh, he is lit. Good shot from
Chieftain
Bruno,
just
I
needs to
believe.
connect. Ooh, interesting that the King Terran is now rotating over to the 5-6. I mean the 7-8. The problem is that the clock's down to under 3 minutes. So USCAN just needs to hang on here, protect hit points. There is no cap pressure. There is no push. Though I suspect they're going to want to push these two chieftains and valors pretty quickly here.
Yeah, it looks like Fresh
Yeah, they
Dog
got to
is
keep.
coming in for the base to get some cap pressure on.
Aaron had to back down. Definitely he is spotted there, and shots are flying at the Terran. The Terran has to keep its head down.
Now, two of the heavies, oh, they both go down
Oh,
right as I started to say.
Fresh Dog should just sit on cap, but this looks like it's pretty much over. Hit point advantage is way in favor. Yeah, now they're bleeding pretty quickly. I give it the key play for King was making that K line push against the two
Yep,
mediums. Killing both those mediums was the game changer.
yeah,
You
winning that
have to
south
make
just opened it up
rotations.
for them.
You have to make rotations. You have to make counter plays, and you have to get tanks out of the game. And that's exactly what King did. And you're right, it changed the game for them.
Oh, good shot. Oh, careful, Bruno. Good shot from the Tron coming in to take out the light tank, but he is unfortunately going to get taken out himself.
And that's the game. Whew. So King goes up 2-1. with a very impressive victory on Prokhorovka. Let's take a look at the scoreboard there. USCAN um, just not able to manufacture damage. Not one player doing over 2,000, 1,500. Crazy Mage in the Terran picking up a kill, but I mean, honestly, with a Terran, you want to be north of 3K. Um, a tank like that on the battlefield. The LT, Bono is doing a great job just all over the map, getting intel and spotting, putting about 1,500, picking up 1837. But just you don't want your light tank being your second biggest damage dealer. you want I see four British tanks below him in a bat chat that he outdealt. So that needs to go in the other direction. Those bat chats need to get off double clips. Those chieftains all need to be working close to 2K to pull off Ws over there on the king side. And nothing against USCAN. I know USCAN can do it. I've seen it many times. They're a really solid team, but it just didn't happen for them that particular match. King, though, excellent strategy. And here we go. You're looking at 3,700 in damage right out of the gate by Dunteal in a bat chat. That's what you want in a bat chat. 2 kills right there. Scarlet Hair playing that solo position right next to the tracks on the finger. 2 kills and 3,400 in damage, blocking 1270. That's a hell of a game. CB in the Terran, again, getting close to 3K. That's the game that you need. Other tanks played more of a support role. I did like the way Fresh Dog played. Great intel, moving
All right,
around
here
the
we go.
map,
Well, we have
making
It's Turbo Time in the
rotations.
Super Conk, Black
So
Iron in the
hats off to
CS,
him and
Talk to
playing
Me
a
Goose
really
in the
smart game.
Chieftain, Freddy
All
Krueger
right,
in the T95,
Uscan.
or
Uscan
Valor.
needs to come out and take it to him here.
Yep. I would like to see him pick up a win here and then go into King's next map pick on a win.
They need to not get bogged down. They're getting bogged down. That time on defense, and it's okay to play from static positions. What you can't do is lose tanks on your extended flanks, and that's the issue there. That's why I was almost thinking that uh, Bono needed to come and help the two mediums. New year. And seize that overmatch instead of just kind of driving around the field and trying to provide vision. I know it's hard, and I know it's armchair quarterbacking, um, but you can't lose mediums like that.
Correct. Sorry, just checking something on the Discord. I have so many logos on my PC, I could never find anything fast.
They are getting picked up pretty quick again. USCAN on offense with the backup against the wall. They need to bring it, and they are bringing definitely some heavy hitters with the IS-7s, bringing that armor. DZ, another IS-7, the 3 IS-7s. This is a one-line push.
Yep.
At least it feels like a one-line push. I'm sure the Terran will be sitting up there at that kind of J or G1, supporting that. It's interesting. They don't really have a bull tank there to speak of, so I wonder what the plays that'd be. Um, Anything goes into the bull. Maybe the VZ.
um, I mean that or the 63 maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know if they have quite the gun depression to work that, but we'll see. Maybe they know something we don't know about this. Um,
Well, let's find out. I mean, they could totally shock us and go that 7-9 push. We
They
have seen
could,
that
they could.
before.
We have seen it, and it seems like without having the hull down tanks, that could be the play. And sure enough, that's the play. Good call, right on the cue there, Beef. So they are going to push that.
But look at
We already
this.
see. Yep.
They're going 8-9. King's all going 2-line.
Because it looked like a one-line push. The only thing that gave it away is there was no hull down tanks for the bull. So they're gonna have a huge overmatch, but they gotta push. They gotta hug this water and get right up there, and then you got to get in there and stuff it before King can make the rotation to the B cap. Especially, you don't want to let King get to that Echo 6 position, and hopefully the mediums up there will be able to shut him down. They should have good intel. I almost like how they're hiding that Terran all the way in the back, crazy mange, that in case they start to push down, he's going to put a big blam on someone. And Bunno's doing a good job of really trying to bait this one line and make it look like it's coming.
Yep. I-7's 55 still on the push along with the
Fresh
bat
Dog knows
chat
something's up.
M63.
Fresh Dog knows
Yep.
something's up.
People
He's
are
coming
lit. Shots
over.
were coming in.
Yep. Do they push onto cap or do they push right to the?
They've got to push something to the 63 bat chat to hold those guns down.
Yep. This is where I see a lot of teams start squirreling around and they don't make a commitment. Lamb just took 2 big shots, but see the bat chat's on reload now. This is where you got to go. You got to go. You got to get on cap. You got to get on cap. You got to set up that defense really quick here.
Now,
Like where the
USCAN
bat
does
chat's
still
set up.
have Crazy Mage in the Tehran back here, waiting
Yeah,
to
but
see
now
where they're
that
going to give
Tehran
him a
is
push.
doing what?
I don't know. I think he's still trying to cover the LT, but he's going to have to move up, get that gun in the game very soon. All right,
3
triple
tanks
cap
on.
pressure on, 18 seconds, but the Chieftain's going to be able to get resets right here. He does
Got
bounce that
one.
first shot.
Shots are flying in. King's doing a great job of resetting this cap at will.
Tehran's got to get into a position to get shots at the back of these Chieftains. But the Iron Arnie's still in the bowl. That may be holding him back. 11, 10, 9 on the cap. There's a reset.
Lots of shots flying in. They're getting
CBR in the
resets at
Terran on
will.
fire. Yeah,
Fresh
looks like
Dog is
Crazy
going to go
Mage.
after Super Bunno. Bunno is now running. He's down in the cap. Two tanks down, almost 3 tanks down. There goes another tank down. 4 tanks down for USCAN.
See,
And
Bruno and Fresh Stock both
really,
down. Iron already down to a 1.
and their tanks are spread all over the map. None of the tanks can really do much to help each other right now. This IS-7 will go down and does go down. I don't know. Do you think USCAN hesitated a little bit too much there? I don't know. I don't.
I don't know. I can't really say. Maybe they could have got on the cap a little sooner, but I really don't know if it would have mattered that Fat Chat and 63 got enough resets in early to.
Really give them time to make the rotation off the one line. I feel like if you're to make that work, all that's left is Terran out there, crazy mange. Yeah, in order to make that work, again, I would say you have to stuff that EF rail. You can counter the bridge by just getting something up there close, or maybe with a tank that sits back kind of in maybe like 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 Bravo 9. You get a bat chat in Bravo 9 and you get the IS-7, but the IS-7 down in the water, I don't know. Wasn't a bad idea by us, Can. It just I wonder about a little bit of hesitancy on the execution.
Let's see if like Crazy Man can get in on a big shot on one of these guys and just obliterate some tanks.
You could kill the Bat Chat for sure, Iron Arnie for sure. Shot and miss, so gonna take several shots now. Might not even get this shot off. He's a 1.
I don't think he's gonna get
He's
it.
done. Here we go. King with the victory. That it? 3-1?
No. First to 4.
Oh, it goes to 4. Oh, first 4. So let me hit a little bit of damage on USCAN real quick here. USCAN, in the 63, Killa, had a pretty good game. 2,600 in damage working that hill. Mange in the turn did 1,900, but you want to again see more out of that tank, and I just wondered how helpful that gun was in the game. Once they put that pressure on, I almost would have rather seen a TD up on the hill, I'm guessing, or maybe playing back on the rails where it could actually zing some shots in. Yeah, just again, not enough damage there by USCAN. Over on the King side, their Bat Chat player done
Already.
great game.
What happened to your New Year's
36,
resolution?
53,
is to eat better.
2
Get them
kills.
stuffed crusts.
Really
Better
nice.
ingredients, better
Chieftains
pizza,
putting
even
in
better.
work. Michigan Boomer picking up a kill. Almost 2,800 in damage. Nice game there. Scarlet Hair. Again, coming in and
like
get
a
those
clutch shot, I would
resets.
say.
22.95.
I
And picking
mean,
up
but
a
Black
kill.
Mirror still has a lot of ground to cover. He's got to go
Yes, almost putting in
now to
2K
get
damage.
at least one of these bats
Sack,
spotted so that the Super Con can
the
hit
other
him.
chief,
You have to remember this is
Heshgod,
Battle
putting
of
in
Light, so
almost
they will spot him
1,800, picking up
sooner
2
than a light
kills. So
tank.
just,
3
I mean,
seconds.
all the way
2
around, and I
seconds.
like the
1
damage
second.
spread also on
That is it.
King. That's a
Okay.
great
And
shout
that's it.
out. And
That was
kill
folks.
distribution.
I think Black
So,
Mirror had
distributing the
been
kills,
stopped for just a
distributing the
little too long
damage,
there.
and
I think
they
he
lost 1
underestimated how much time
tank
he had
that
left.
game. Only their mana core. That's great.
And I said, very close game. Never, you can't underestimate our
Hey, we
picks.
saw it earlier in a match that we
And we just saw that, yeah. But I think
aired
it was a very
earlier
like
today,
it could have gone either way.
where King was 2
Yeah.
games down
There was not
and
much time
came
left.
back and took it to OT. And
I
us
think
can
RPX also
repeat
made some
the performance.
plays, like that VZ
Going
losing
to
his skills and
Malinovka.
like, he ended up basically
Yes, we are. Interesting
Always
pick
a
seeing this map start popping up
then
here
RL
lately.
also kind of got the
absolutely,
punish,
and
but
we
then
have
Bat
seen
came
some
back
stuff
and
on this
flipped other
map where
chieftains.
we're
He
kind of
made
like
up for his
scratching our
mistake
head and
on one
all
shot.
sorts of weird stuff
So going
going
over
on.
score here. Strike down in Chieftain, 3,400.
Seen people
Damage.
trying to stick Heron up there above the ice lake. We've seen full pushes onto the southern cap. We've seen team sneak heavies onto the northern cap. So anything is possible.
Um, so it looks like King gonna bring out 2 Krons. Don't see that very often.
On defense. But not a bad call, because I think along that back line that would be the 0 line. There's a lot of places where you can place those crons. They can be completely hauled down. There's that little small ice lake right before the cap in the south. You can almost play in that entire little bowl haul down. So that's going to be fascinating to see where they decide those go. Interesting that they switched to a Rompanzer instead of an LT or Mana Core. So they must have a reason there. I wanted to use that little extra gun depression and maybe that heat. Scan going with a pretty standard lineup. No hold down tanks to speak of. So again, 3 IS-7s, running a Bat Chat CS combo with the light tank, Aaron, and then, where's the Chieftain? Where's the Valor?
You still have one more tank pick from Gino Vanny.
Mm-hmm.
mean, this map doesn't get seen a lot. I mean, I can totally see teams not having strats for it.
Oh yeah, and it's a little more nuanced. As a viewer, you look at it and you're like, oh, it's kind of obvious. You can't cap that northern one; it's too open. That's not true. We've
I've seen
seen
teams do it.
set teams sneak light tanks, even heavy tanks hold down on it, and it's not that easy. And that southern cap, even though it seems like it has buildings that you can use, it's not that easy. Um, you get even a tank slightly to the flank in the middle, and you can just reset that cap all day long, especially if you're able to get a tank working down in that big ice patch or ice lake in the middle. Again, this map, like in a lot of maps, kind of like Sand River and others, is so important to get early intel. Figure out which cap they're going for, and then make your defensive rotations. On this map on offensive side, you have to be quick, right? You can't dilly around unless you want to get into a long extended trading session. But I think that always favors defense if they bring the right tanks. How long do you want to trade against chieftains and Kronvons haul down? Uh, you know,
Yeah, looks like everybody picked up. We are going to launch. Let's see what happens here now. USCAN needs to pull this victory out to keep this match going.
yeah,
I want to see overtime, but that's just me.
yeah, I do too. And the thing is, I know USCAN is a better team than what they're showing themselves, and it's not like they got whooped. Uh, they just, a couple bad instances there on Proc, and it definitely looks like they want to go for this B cap. So let's see
Yep.
how they play this here. Um, you have to have a little bit of hill control and you have to have ridge line control. And what I mean by that is you have to get the tank up in that B0 position, and then you have to get the tanks right there in that Delta 5 position in order to pull this off. Um, and the question is, what do they put on the cap? Are they going to put an IS-7? Are they going to get a light tank on? Let's see. Terran is set up to that rear side flank, which is what a lot of teams will try to do once they know you're going for B cap. And I love what King is doing with the Kronvons. Do you see this here?
Yeah, split
Playing
them
that
up,
ramp,
very hold down positions.
hard to get at.
Now the bat chats are about to find Gandhi's sack. And I'm assuming Rebirth just got lit also, because it looked like Rich was looking that way.
These Bat Chats are playing a dangerous game. They don't have any real support from their team. Maybe the Terran can give them something, but not much.
It
Terran
looks like
has to
they're
keep its
slowing up
head
a
on a
little
swivel.
bit. Gino staying still aggressive, but Clout did stop for the second. Ron, Bats, all looking their way.
Yep.
Oh
Ooh,
no,
is
Clout
it
got
fire?
tracked.
Oh, double tracked. Oh, he is down. Dino needs to get out with Mono right now,
Now,
or
I
this is
like what
over.
they're doing up top. The I-7s are just going to push down. These guys are pretty spread out. They need to get this chieftain out. Or both chieftains out, actually.
Mono is now a one shot and tracked. Can't even get his tank going again. I don't know. Dino is running for his life. Uh, you can't win the game sitting 3 IS-7s on the hill, though. Got to do something. I would have. I liked your call. Push those IS-7s and just go down there and kill the chieftain.
Yep. I mean, everybody else are, I mean, they're very spread out right now. I mean, if you can wolf
Yeah.
pack half the map.
And now CC Bear in his Heron now is coming over to back it up. So now
Oh,
this now
Rebirth
becomes
pushed
a
up.
Reaper took some hits there. Oh, here comes the IS-7. So unfortunately, they waited until CC Bear got into it to push these IS-7s. IS-7's down. One of them's on cap, Harley Quinn. The
Yep.
other two are going in towards the Chieftain. Let's see how they make this work. They're going to have to connect shots and not bounce. They can't bounce. And right now, they're taking the worst of it. Your tush is
Looks like
getting
Super gonna try to get on cap also. Scarlet trying to come up for the resets.
Chieftain
And they do
goes
trade
down, but they
I-7
lose an
for
IS-7.
Chieftain. Yep.
This IS-7 Flam is on. He's a 2-shot or a 1-shot for the Terran.
Now he is getting formed back though by this Chieftain setting in the back at J0.
Yeah, he's down to
Fresh
a
Dog rotating
1-shot.
around.
And King is doing exactly what they should. They should swarm over, kill him, perfect. And now they should swarm Harley. And even if they got to eat some shots from the hill, good shots coming in on Fresh Dog from the hill. Fresh Dog goes down
Yep,
to
they
a
need to
1-shot.
take
He's at
Fresh Dog
7-5.
out.
He
Good
goes down.
shots.
But once Harley's done, then they just need to sit back and win the game. Harley's doing a good job. Backing up, staying hull
Good
down. Another
shot by the
Tron goes
Tehran.
down.
The Tehran got lit. He does have a bat chat and the light coming in on him. Good shots into the Quran here.
Harley's down. And Tehran's on fire. Crazy Mage is down. Batchat and Rompanzer came in there and cleaned that up. And USCAN's hopes of taking this game forward are going to slim to none. Got a half health CS, 2-shot Batchat, and a 1-shot light tank. That is not enough to get it done. And King doesn't have to do anything.
No.
I mean,
No,
literally, King has to do nothing.
looks like Dunzil and the Rampanzer are just kind of staying back out of gun range.
Yeah, if I was the heavies, I'd group those heavies, just watch the cap and chill. I mean, what are they to do? Re-rotate from the entire backside of the map and come around? I don't think so.
Now, RHM gonna get lit. Oh, two good bounce shots from Bruno right there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, if King flubs this game, it's because they were too aggressive. I get wanting to kill the entire team. Believe me, I get it. But you're still running into a bat chat that has tremendous clip damage. The Rompanzer is a 2-shot, and the other bat chat for King is a 2-shot. So no, it's being risking it for the biscuit
Dunzil
here.
on reload.
But does he have any fire support? I don't know.
I mean, the 63 is coming off of the hill to meet up with Bruno.
Batchat's going to be reloaded here in a second.
Yep.
Batchat's going in. Dundeal's going in to kill Bruno. He's did a connect. Beautiful shot. I like that. I like that he showed a lot of patience. Good combo right there against Killa. Killer needs to get in here and leaves him on 69. Great focus there. And this is becoming all she wrote for USCAN. King is going to take this one. I have to say, Beav, I was really impressed with King tonight.
Yeah, they have played really good. There's going to be some interesting matches down the road. Oh no!
Yeah. Whoop!
Oh, that RHM got so lucky.
Oh no! And there it is. Oh. There you have it. King is going to take it 4-1. And just real briefly, we'll just do a shout out on the King side right there to Done Deal in the Bat Chat, putting up almost 4,400, picking up 3 kills. Great game. And Hesh God picking up a kill and 2 kills. So GG's to King, and good luck to USCAN. I know USCAN's a better team than this, so I expect them to regroup and come back swinging.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will put up a really, really tough fight next time. All right, guys. Well, thanks to everybody that watched. If you were not done watching Tanks tonight, I believe Gambit has RPX versus RL going on still right now. Unfortunately, our next match was a forfeit, so this is going to be it for us tonight. We will be back tomorrow, though, at 1 p.m. Eastern. I can't remember. I gotta look. Tomorrow at yes, 1 p.m. Eastern. It will be S versus BKP, and followed by that at 19:30 or 2:30 Eastern. INGB versus X Pain for Calamity. So join us tomorrow, and we will see you guys next time.